Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Aditya and I am tea trainee in Manchester, and this video is about my really long journey from India to the UK. So to begin with, as I said, it was a really long journey and it took lots of patience, some planning, and again lots of patience. So basically I graduated in 2019 from Kasturba Medical College, Manipal, India, after finishing my rotational internship, which is foundation level equivalent to what we call here. And the initial plan, as like many of my friends, was to give NEET PG at the Indian entrance exam in India. But however, after weighing my options and getting into the process, I realized this is definitely not what I wanted. The first step was to technically get a passport and then convince my family about the surprising and shocking for them decision. It took a few weeks, but they agreed. So then I planned my IELTS and PLAB exams, which was not easy because soon the COVID pandemic struck and unfortunately things came to a halt. However, the plan was to still stick to this. So I managed to get a job in India. I worked in a tertiary care ICU center to stay in touch with my clinical skills and at the same time manage the finances for my whole journey. And I think it took approximately a year. And finally, I managed to give my PLAB 1 and then PLAB 2. So finally, in 2021, I moved to my first job in the UK as an F2 trainee. Now, it wasn't all pleasant because moving to a whole new country with a whole new medical system and definitely a whole new weather came with its own set of challenges. Especially in the workplace, in the hospital, was something which was a bit challenging for me in the beginning. Though I'm not that bad at communication, but coming to a whole new different country where though I was okay in managing English, but the local colloquial terms and the cultural aspect was totally new to me. And it took maybe a few good months to come to terms with that and maybe get proficient at that. But I think with time, things did change in a good way. Many international doctors and people making such a big decision always think if all of this is worth it, staying away from family, relocating to a whole new place with different culture, a whole different experience. Though it is exciting, but I think there is an aspect of fear as well. When I go through online pages, blogs, or Facebook pages, definitely I see people asking this question coming from a place of uncertainty, which is totally justifiable. Now, when I face this dilemma of if it was worth it, I go back to my initial reason of making this big move. And there have been days when I come back from a busy shift and I think to myself, was all of this worth it? But then when I go back to my initial reason of making this whole big move, it becomes clear. And eventually, I think once we settle in a place and make more friends and get accustomed to the culture, this question takes a backseat and we become more comfortable with the whole situation. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. And for any questions, please feel free to drop a comment under the video. Thank you.